Literally all games in history have one thing in common: currencies. Even those crappy mobile games filled with ads have some sort of currency that you either sell your kidney to obtain or watch an ad. And my game is no different. By that I mean that the game has currencies, the game has no ads, at least for now. Two currencies exist in my game: coins and crystals. Coins are used to upgrade the character levels, making them deal more damage and have more health. Crystals are used to purchase extra abilities called enhancements, but you only get them at the end of the match, which is not very interesting. So in this devlog, I'm gonna show you the new ways of getting these resources and adding better progression to my game. Also, if you're new here, my name is Nir and I'm making a indie game with multiple playable characters with unique abilities that you unlock and upgrade because I think that's cool, and if you don't, well, just know it's okay to be wrong sometimes. But if you're interested, please consider subscribing for future content, liking the video and maybe leaving a comment because that feeds the chicken on the treadmill that we call the YouTube algorithm. Now let's get into the actual video. I've made 4 new ways of getting resources, starting with the first one, chests. This was kind of a 2 birds with 1 stone situation. I added some chests to the map that randomly generate when the match starts. By shooting at them, you can get the coins and crystals. The amount you get per chest is really low, but it adds up with more chests. Though even if you get really lucky with the chests, you won't get nearly as much as if you do the game objective. The other benefit is that instead of just going around killing enemies, you can do something else, which is getting the chests. Also, can we just talk about how the chest models turned out? I mean, they're beautiful. I have no idea who modeled them, but damn, they're so good. I think that person deserves an award or something because it's actually amazing. I'm still thinking how to expand on this feature, but I'll probably start by adding better chests or something like that. But I think I shouldn't just make them exact same with more rewards. If you have any ideas, let me know. The next feature is a bit more capitalistic, but since we're talking about currencies, I think it only makes sense. After all, capitalism is the second best thing to have in a video game, after gambling of course. All of this to say that I added a shop, and as you can see, it is very lackluster because there isn't much in the game right now. As of now, the shop is a place to spend crystals and get coins. But here's the best part: the more you spend, the more you get. Well, obviously, but what I mean is that more expensive offers give extra rewards, and this is what capitalism is all about. You could spend 50 crystals on 1000 coins, or you could spend 100 crystals on 2200 coins, which is just a better deal. So it's your choice. Do you wish to spend the little amount you have on a tiny bit of resources, or do you spend more and feed the greedy corporation incentivizing more capitalism that in return gives you a better deal? Why do we live like this? Okay, now talking about a feature that doesn't reflect our society. It's called the character road. If you play other games like this one, you may already know what this is. As I told, once the match ends, you get currencies based on your performance. But now, you also get character XP for the characters that you're using. That XP will go into the character's road, and for every few XP milestones you get rewards. For example, if you reach 500 character XP, you get some coins. And this is individual for each character, so if you get 500 XP with Ashley and claim the reward, you can still get 500 XP with different character and claim the same reward. And because the milestones get harder and harder to obtain, it starts to make sense that you should play other characters to get their rewards. So not only does it give extra rewards, it also incentivizes players to play different characters. It's also a good way to tell which characters you play the most. And now this will be a bit of a nerd moment, but I'll explain how I made this character road and how easy it is to actually change it. Basically, I have an array stored up where each element consists of the reward, the amount you get, and the XP you need to get it. When the game starts, it gets this prefab and instantiates it as much as there are rewards in the array, and then changes each one of them to match the array. And the rewards become claimable depending on the character road that you open. So when I want to change one of the rewards or add new ones, the only thing I need to do is change this array, making the process very easy. Now talking about the final bit of progression that I added. Remember when I talked about capitalism being the second best thing to add in a video game? Remember what the first one was? That's right, gambling. Finally, this game is actually getting good. Okay, in all fairness, this is not actually gambling. You get a random reward, yes, but you need to work for it and you can't just buy it. So I think that makes it not gambling. I think. I added a small quest that appears on each match where you have to defeat a certain amount of enemies in order to obtain an extra reward. It's not at all a difficult quest, you can quite easily do double on a single match, but you will still only get one reward. The reward icon is a placeholder for now. I wanted to use the chest 3D model, but I didn't get the animations working properly, so until I figure that out, I'll just reuse the image from an old game I had. After finishing the match and completing the quest, you'll get the reward, which I'm calling resource bag for now. You can save up resource bags and open them at any time, and when you do, you get a smaller reward that contains coins and sometimes crystals. There's not really much to say about this one. The amount of resources you get is random, and you usually get more coins if you get no crystals. Other than that, I think that's pretty much all there is to it. Maybe I hyped it up too much. And that's all the progression changes I've added so far. I like them all, and I think they improved the game very much. Now if you follow my channel, you'll notice that I haven't posted in over a month. And if you don't follow me, just click the subscribe button, it's really cool. But you probably think I'd have more content to show than this. And I get that feeling, but unfortunately I haven't had the time to edit and make videos, so it has taken quite a while. But I can assure you, I've been actively working on the game when I have the energy to do so. In fact, I've been working on some stuff that I'll show you right now. I'm trying to make a better looking environment for the game, but it still needs a lot of work. I reworked the entire enhancement system, and all I need to do to finish are the icons for each one of them. And I've been making the models for the remaining characters. I also have a lot of ideas that I haven't even started implementing, such as more game modes, boss fights, new characters and enemies, and more. But these will have to wait. The game modes I've worked on the first devlog haven't been touched since, because I want to make sure I have everything perfect on this game mode before focusing on other ones. So yeah, I'm still working on the game as much as my body and mind allow. It's not as fast as I'd like, but it's what I can do. And I'll probably post some of the progress in form of YouTube shorts or over on Instagram. Make sure you follow me there as well. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. See ya!